Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Step Spacek and welcome back to my community show. I don't wonder if I've done that one before. Anyway, that's not important. Anyway, today I have something interesting to discuss. Rule of the internet. I have to look this up because I can never remember the rules, the specific numbers. Internet rule number 49. I should have figured. If you can think of it, it probably exists somewhere on the internet. So, yes, I know. I used to think that my Tim playthrough of Fallout 4 was kind of unique. And in a way, it is kind of unique because it's Tim's story and nobody else is telling Tim's story quite like I am. But I found out that the method I'm doing it is not exactly 100% original. Go figure, right? Turns out there's this thing called a machinima. Now, I never heard of it. Well, I've heard of the word before, i.e. there are channels on YouTube that go by the name Machinima. And while I was perusing Fallout 4 stuff and Skyrim stuff, because I'm getting ready for my next series, I stumbled upon a fella my brother told me about him, called Up Is Not Jump. And I was wondering what this word meant, machinima. And it turns out that my Tim series is technically a machinima. It's the act of using the art style or animation style of a show, movie, game to create an original story. And yeah, there we go. Now I find this quite interesting. Now, I shouldn't go ahead and say that I always think that my ideas are always 100% original, obviously, because I mean I'm on a gaming channel, and I take a lot of influences from the big names, Jack and Mark and whatnot, and I apply them to my own technique, and occasionally I will actually just quote word for word some things that they say, and I feel kind of embarrassed about that. I'm like, come on, man. But the big names aren't doing the sort of things that I'm doing, like with Tales of Azeroth and with Biography of a Man, and I thought that was going to be my little niche. But of course, I'm not saying that I'm disheartened or anything, because I'm still going to keep doing them because they're fun and amazing, and especially the Tales of Azeroth series. Man, that is so much fun to film. Because I just sit there, I got my camera set up, filming me while I'm playing the game, recording it on OBS, and I'm just improvising the whole time, and I love it. It's so much fun. I'm not making this video because I'm like disheartened or anything. More just kind of wanted to talk about it because it's technically involved in the field of video gaming because of people like Up Is Not Jump and other such places that do things with Fallout and Shirley Curry. She's one of my new favorites. She's great. But where they basically just role play through. Now, Up Is Not Jump is a lot more technical even than what I do, on account of the fact that he has a computer. He has it on computer and he can play with console commands and everything, and all I've got is my PlayStation, and I can't really fiddle with stuff like he does. Although, man, that would be amazing. So basically I just have to set up my shots and reload a billion times because I failed what I wanted. But this is a sort of interesting technique because not only does it play off of that thing I talked about the other time on one of my past shows about when you get bored of the video game and you start to improv in it or make up stories for the main characters and whatnot, it takes it to another level. Like with Tim, everything is scripted, everything is planned out ahead of time. Like I write the script, I write what I need to get down, I film the shots, I start editing the shots, I go back and revise things, maybe I don't like it this way, and Tim takes a long time to put together. And then there's other things like Tales of Azeroth. I film myself, I film the game, I improv the whole thing, it's all done, and then I just cut out the bits I don't need or don't want or are just dragging on. Very easy, but still about the same result. But man, I'm actually, like I said, I'm not disheartened by this. I'm excited about this because this is actually a pre-existing thing. That means that, well, yes, I kind of figured it out on my own. I kind of got the idea on my own, but it opens up my channel to this whole new world, and opens up my expansive mind to see what other people have done with gaming, and that's spectacular. I mean, I'm always talking about how gaming is an amazing pastime, because not only do you get these rich stories, these in-depth characters, these massive worlds to explore, spelunking, beautiful light shafts and water mechanics, but now there's this whole new depth of people who take these creations and turn them into something more, something new, and sometimes something old. One of Up Is Not Jump's videos was amazing. He console coded everybody to be Bob Ross. I was watching it and I literally could not stop laughing. I had to pause the video several times just to stop. Oh my god, it hurt so bad. I was like, okay, I'm ready. Here we go again. And I started and and that's the sort of thing that I would aspire to be. You know, I want somebody to watch one of my videos and just be busting a gut the entire time. Now, granted, the Bob Ross in Fallout 4 was a machinima, yes, but it's not a narrative. It was basically the Fallout 4, but everybody was but everyone was Bob Ross. And that's the sort of thing I want, you know. That's the creative mold I aim for. I mean, I've got serious stories planned too, especially in the Tales of Azeroth series, which I'm going to take to the end of Draenor, well, at least to the end of the garrison unit of Draenor, and maybe around a little bit more in the story itself. But then I want to jump back in time and do young Joffrey, and I think that'll be great, because that means I'll start from like the basic beginning of the story. And my main character, I know Joffrey's not my main, sorry. Serato is my main. He's my beast. I wrote an in-depth story about that character from day one. I played way back in Vanilla WoW, and for those of you who don't know what that means, it's basically the first starting up of World of Warcraft. And I had a night elf warrior named Serrano, and I just started crafting his story from there. And then when Wrath of the Lich King expansion hit, I killed him off. I killed off Serrano, and I rolled myself a Death Knight, and Serrano became my guy. He evolved, and that was exactly how it worked too. And I want to make that story in World of Warcraft. I want to improv it through his life up until when he dies, up until when he becomes the Death Lord in Legion, and I'm excited about that. I don't know about you guys, but that sort of thing gets me pumped, because I write stories, you know? I'm a writer, in case I haven't said that in the last 50 million episodes. And making stories is my job. But more than that, it's my passion. And that's why I'm so excited about these machinima things. And I've been looking into more of them, like, not centered around games per se, like Dragon Ball Abridged was amazing from Team 4-Star. They also did Final Fantasy VII Abridged, and when I was watching that, I was like, I should have done that when I was playing it. Oh, this is hilarious. Because that's the sort of thing I was talking about. I used to make up characters for my characters. But no, I just wanted to go through the walkthrough. I might end up going back and doing some sort of a machinima related to Final Fantasy VII, because I'm not done with that game yet. I've just kind of taken a break for a little while I'm focusing on a lot of other stuff. And now I got all this like really open-endedness that I can work with. That this whole new plane of existence. And if you can't tell, I'm a little excited about this. But anyway, that's all I've really got to say about that. Machinima, check it out, look it up. Team 4-Star, Up Is Not Jump, Shirley Curry, she's a Skyrim player. Her Browd series is the one I'm addressing mostly, because amazing. Check these people out, laugh at them, enjoy their series, enjoy their stories. Shirley's isn't so much of a funny one, but there are humorous moments. I mean, you can't really escape humorous moments, especially in Skyrim. But anyway, check these people out. continue working towards your goals. Aim for something, because my goodness, this feeling is like coursing through my veins, like I have this power now. I know so much. But anyway, that's all I've got to say for this today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please go ahead and poke that like button for me if you'd like to. Of course, you can leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, when I can, if I can. You know all that jazz. And tune in next time for some more community show stuff. And until then, good night.